What's happening, people? Welcome to Thursday Night Live. How's everyone doing? I am joined by Nate here. Nate, what's your last name? Your actual last name?
My actual last name is Zertuche.
Zertuche, but he goes by an awesome name, Nate Zen.
Nate Zen, yep.
I love that.
Name. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So how you doing, man? How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. It's been a great day so far. Really enjoying just the day. It's a beautiful day outside.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's not too hot.
Yeah.
So what do you do, man? Tell the people what you do. Who's that? Oh, you got somebody saying hello to you, bro.
Oh, hello.
Natalie Brooks.
Oh, hey.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, currently I am a husband and father.
Of how many?
Two. Yeah. We just had our
one
new
is
addition.
recent, right?
Yep. A couple weeks old. Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you. Really excited about that. I'm starting my way into motivational speaking, and in doing so, I actually started a project. It's called 100 Skills, the documentary.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
So, it's essentially like a documenting all my progress in essentially 100 skills, from juggling to doing a backflip to learning the Rubik's Cube to all kinds of sorts of stuff. I've learned probably about seven skills thus far. I'm really trying to learn to do a handstand right now currently.
I think I was in the video.
Yeah,
It's getting better.
it's getting better. You know, it is a process, like you say. Everything's a process, and it's really been an interesting thing for myself, because the self-development in that is just so extraordinary, and I really enjoy this project.
But like, why'd you want to do that? Like, what inspired that?
So it started out actually as the beginning of the year. It was like, there's some things I want to do by the end of this year. You know, I want to learn to do a backflip. That was one of the things, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger, this list. So I just decided, you know what? Why don't I just videotape myself learning these things and make it a documentary? And I'm really getting a lot of positive feedback, because I'm making it more a motivational tool for the community, because it is kind of scary not knowing how to do something very well and just starting out.
Oh, the first time we do anything?
The first time we do
Oh,
anything,
dude.
it's hard. It's
It
really
is.
hard, man. And
But it's supposed to be.
Yeah, of course.
I think it's funny that a lot of people have the assumption that, well, I'm a grown-up.
Yeah.
It's the first time doing something, I should know how to do it automatically.
Exactly.
And it's not true.
Yeah.
You're not
It's
supposed
not.
to know how to do it.
Yeah, of course.
You're supposed to suck.
Of course you are.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so beautiful, and like you see those little results, and you not only see that, but you see yourself just changing into a different person with each thing that you overcome. You get up and you try again and again, whatever it is that you're learning, and I think it's been great, and for my followers and people that follow me, it's been
awesome,
really
man.
great. Yeah, to just provide that. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's inspiring, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you're documenting all that.
Yeah, thank you.
But one day it's going to be like a full edited documentary.
It's going to be a full edited documentary, and again, I've never made a documentary before, so that's it's going to be one of the things I'm learning how to do.
So that would be a skill in and of itself.
Yes, it's going to
Will that
be
be
a
skill
in its
1
own.
or skill 100?
I think it's going to be 100 actually.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna learn all the editing process, and doing interviews, stuff like that. So it's fun, and I'm really excited just to all the people I'm going to meet along the way, all the stories I'm going to get into, and it's a really fun project, man, so far.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Last week I met up with Nate right here in Candlelight, and we were talking about an idea that we'll tell you about soon, But we were talking about he wants to get into motivational speaking, inspirational speaking, and that's what I do, and so he's reached out to me, and we're kind of exchanging ideas on that topic. And he said he's got a topic that he's been wanting to talk about, right? Mm-hmm. It's this idea of process.
Yes.
And I said, dude, why don't we just talk about it next week on my live video? Let's just talk about process.
Yeah.
So for those of you that know how I kind of do this thing, I usually I do a post about the topic that we're going to do. Mm-hmm. And I just propose the question, and I let people talk about it. And so today's post was about process, and it says, life is a process of becoming. It's a direction. It's not a destination. And I said, what are your thoughts about this? And I put a picture of the journey of life with lights on it. So some people, I love what some of these people shared. It's amazing. It says, so my friend Rose says, we're never done. and can never get it wrong. Right?
Yeah.
You know, I think there's something to that. I think that, you know, you really can fail at life.
Yeah.
You really can mess it up.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
every experience is valid
Right.
in and of itself, and like, you know, everything you experience is beautiful, and like even if it is a low point in your life,
It's
still
serving a
very,
purpose.
Exactly. Very valid.
yeah, I totally agree with that. Even if you take a left turn and you want to take a right turn,
Yeah.
who knows what happened in that left turn?
Exactly.
Another friend of mine from Dallas, his name is Alex. He says, just as you say, it is a journey with valleys and mountains. We are transforming the process during our journey. We never stop growing and learning. It only ends here on earth when we're no longer in our bodies as part of this world. Yeah, that's true. We never stop growing and learning. I mean, I wouldn't say that it actually ends. I think it doesn't actually end at all. It just transforms into something else.
Yeah, most definitely. However people understand.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
The afterlife.
Yeah.
I mean, we will never really know until we get there, right?
True. That's something that, you know, just gotta wait and see, I guess.
And then we have my friend Joshua. Hey, what's up, Joshua? He's always supporting the videos.
Awesome.
He says, simply put, I've come to the awareness that the beingness that I previously thought I was striving for, and then he says fulfillment, happiness, bliss, love, freedom, liberation, greatness, they're all inside of me already. And that I am those things. And so I have the opportunity to just recognize it and be open to I am those things already.
Beautiful.
And so he shares that with people. And it's true, you know, I once saw a video of a teacher who was talking about a little girl that her parents taught her meditation. And so he says, why did they teach you meditation? Like, what's the goal of meditation? And she says, well, to find peace. And the guy said, well, wouldn't it be easier to just realize that you already are peace?
Yeah.
And she was, yeah, I think that's actually easier. You know, all those things we're striving for, all those things we seek, they're already within us. We're seeking with them.
Yeah.
We just have to remove the crap.
Yeah, those
That
concepts
prevents us from seeing it.
Exactly. Yeah, those concepts really weigh us down. That's such a beautiful story. I
Right?
really enjoy that. Yeah.
Like, what's your experience with that? Like, bringing out your potential like that?
How just being able to overcome this fear that I'm not good enough to be involved in anything that I foresee, you know, because it's all in me, and like you said already, it's already there in that potential energy, and just being able to see that and be at peace with that, and it just gives you so much courage, you know, to go on and do what you say you're gonna do, and it's really beautiful, a really beautiful process.
You know, Michelangelo did the David, right?
I believe
That's
so.
correct, yeah. He said that he didn't actually do anything. Like, the David was already there. He just removed the excess stone. Or marble. I think it's marble, right? The excess marble to just bring it to life. It was already there.
That's great.
You know?
Yeah.
So
it's true.
So then we have my friend Priscilla. She says that from her experience, that a destination is somewhere where you're being sent to, you know.
Yeah.
Since nothing's ever permanent, there will always be the next destination. And then the next destination after that. Almost like the next chapter in your life. So if you believe that you're becoming and fulfilling that it's a purpose, like you're designed for a purpose, then becoming that and fulfilling that, that's part of the journey, you know?
Yeah.
And it says, I think that the two go hand in hand, the destination and the journey, they kind of go hand in hand. And that, in her opinion, your current destination is leading you to the next one. And in the process, you're becoming what you're meant to become.
I like that.
You know?
Yeah.
Simple.
I enjoy that,
Yeah, that was nice. Thanks, Priscilla.
Yeah.
Really we
nice.
got somebody here. Hold on, let's see what it says. He says, "Oh, this is my friend Luis. This guy is from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
We were friends since we were like little, little, and we played basketball together. And so, this guy, he's a radio personality in Miami. He's a good friend of mine from Puerto Rico. His name is Chiquillo. So right now he's saying, people, let's give these guys likes and happy faces. Some more people can come in." Putting in great content out there. Thanks, Luis. Te quiero, hermano. Gracias. And then, awesome. Who is this guy right here?
Oh, yes.
You know? Why don't you read that, bro?
Sure,
what is your perspective on that?
So this is my comment to this post. When it comes to the process of becoming our truest self, I find that acceptance plays a big role in allowing ourselves to feel valid in the ever-changing circumstances of life. When falling in love with the process, we find that in even our struggle, we love our process. Even in our victory, we are not overcome with ego to stop. We love the process, and as we begin to trust it more and more, we see that not only are we growing in a positive way as individuals, but we are growing in a positive way as a community as well.
Ooh, that's awesome. That's so true, man.
Yeah, I really believe so, because I feel like self-improvement and self-development, it really has a big part to do with your community, you know, because like if you
like
really
your contribution.
Exactly, if you really want to see change in the world, you know, the old saying, you got to change yourself, you know.
True.
And I feel like if we really start taking that to heart and start really just being more disciplined and concentrated on what we want out of the world, like we'll see that in ourselves, and we'll be able to like really bring that out in the people around us. And it's been nice, man, to be on this little path that I've been on for like the past few months. You know, it's been really, really nice to see that.
Well, you know, it's true, because like you said, if you want to change the world, you gotta look at the man in the mirror, change yourself.
Yeah.
But once you do, then what? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's gotta go somewhere.
Yeah, it's true.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a never-ending process, and I believe that like as you change and evolve, there's more things that you find out about yourself. You're just constantly discovering, and like with time and age, you're becoming a new person. Even like, you know, on the microscopic level, all your cells regenerate or
That's
whatever.
true.
You know, you're a completely different person, and this idea of the ego is just like, it's beyond these concepts that we address it to. And once we allow ourselves to just realize that we can be better than we were yesterday, and we grow in a more positive direction each day, then the person we change into every day is just becoming better and better, whatever it is we want.
You know, you mentioned the ego, and like my experience with the ego is that the ego wants to hold on to who you've been.
Exactly.
It wants to hold on,
Comfort.
right, to the comfort, to what it's been, to the norm, to the comfort zone. You know.
Yes, that
and
comfort
it
zone.
wants to hold on to that identity. You
Yeah.
know? But you gotta get, like you're saying, you gotta get beyond those concepts, because let's say, like, I'll use my experience for example. You know, I was a dancer for so many years. I mean, since I was 19 years old, I've been professionally dancing up until 34 years old.
Yeah.
And when I made the decision to quit or put a stop to it or put it on pause,
Okay.
it was scary.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so scary. I was sick to my stomach. I was like, what the heck are you doing?
Yeah.
But then, even though I was scared, I was curious to see what happens on the other side of the fear.
Yeah.
Like, who is this angel that doesn't have to do anything with dance, that doesn't teach, that doesn't travel, that doesn't perform, that's not on stage?
Yeah.
Who is this angel?
Yeah.
You know? And getting to know that angel, I get to experience more of me. You know?
It's beautiful, and like those things I feel like that we associate with our identity really weighs us down. You know, whether it be like, I'm an artist, I'm a speaker. You know, these things they kind of limit
Yes.
us and what we could potentially be.
That's true.
Who knows? Maybe we're a violin player, or you know, a belly dancer, or whatever. You know?
But like you're going through all these different skills.
I am.
You know, who knows what will
Exactly.
stick, and maybe you'll find a hidden talent that you didn't even know was there.
Yeah, I've really I've learned how to do balloon animals, and I didn't think I was going to be so interested in this skill. I just kind of was like, oh, I'll make balloon animals for a little while, but it just became fascinating to me
That's
how intricate it could be, and it's really astounding about if you don't take the chance to explore new things, you never be able to know what you could be good at.
That's
you
true.
know, it's been a great.
But I want to know how the roast is coming along.
The rose. Oh, the whittling.
Yes.
The whittling rose is coming along. I met with
can't
a guy.
wait to see it.
I'm excited. I met with a guy. I have like whittling tools.
Yeah.
I don't have like a table and a winch and, you know, a couple other things that you need kind of to get real intricate. But I met with a gentleman, said he let me borrow his facilities to go and
Nice.
actually learn some stuff. And that's what I love about this project too. A lot of people are reaching out. Hey, I can teach you this. Hey, I can show you that. And it's really awesome community-based project because it's, you know, meeting new friends,
Yeah,
meeting new
of course.
people. It's really great.
Well, you know, when we were talking last week, and I had my notebook because we were kind of taking notes, and I wrote down this kind of graph that I learned, and it's about process. It's about going from point A to point B. You know, when we want to do something, we want to go from point A to point B, and point B becomes like the obsession.
Yes.
You know, that's the goal. That's the destination.
Yeah.
And we make everything about point B. That when we make our attempts to get there, like, well, number one, we think it's a straight line.
Yeah.
Straight shot. Boom, I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
We forget about the, like my friend Alex was saying, the highs and the lows, the mountains and the valleys. You know, the curves, the left turns, the dead ends. You know, it's definitely not a straight line.
Definitely
you
not.
know? And so you have this many attempts that I'm doing to go to point B. You know,
Yes.
like learning how to make the balloons.
Yes.
I'm sure your first one sucked,
Yeah, it was awful.
right? And then maybe your second one maybe was a little bit better, and then
Yeah.
so it's a series of attempts that I'm kind of drawing lines as I go towards B.
Yes.
From point A to point B. Now, the many attempts is the process.
Yes.
And if you don't fall in love with the process, man, you're gonna struggle getting to B, and B may never come.
Yeah.
It may never come.
Yeah.
You know, because the process is where it's at.
Yeah.
You know?
It really is.
You know?
You really build up your character. You build up who you are as a person every time you fail. Every time you continue to get back up and dust yourself off. I've had to accept that there's certain things I probably won't be able to learn. You know,
And
like
that's okay.
And that's okay. You know, when I decided to do this project, I was like, maybe I won't be able to do acro yoga. You know, maybe I just can't physically do that.
Maybe you're not built that way.
Yeah, exactly. But attempting to do it and trying my best, it really shows me where my limits are. And I feel like that's such a beautiful thing to
that's
know.
True.
Yeah, because if you don't know your limits, then you will always wonder. You will always be like, I could have done, or I could have, you know, and
Yeah, if you never know how far you can go,
exactly.
then you'll never really go anywhere.
Yeah. I'm currently marathon training as well. I
Dang,
haven't
man,
ran
that's
since,
awesome.
since high school. I haven't ran. And I never ran long distances either. Now I can run about like 5 miles, 10 minutes a mile. There's a half marathon in June that I'm attending. But it's just crazy because like I'm really trying to find my limit and like really push myself to see what I can actually learn. I mean, it's...
Well, if you do that with that mindset, sky's the limit, man.
Oh, yeah.
There is no limit, to be honest with you.
That's what I'm finding out very quickly. You know, and
there is no limit.
It's great.
So what you got there, man? You have like what is that?
Oh, this right here is my example of a process.
Okay.
Yeah, it took me 4 days to learn how to do this.
Like to finish it.
To finish it.
For 4 days? Consistently working on it? Or just
I'd say 4 days, 3 hours at a time on YouTube tutorials on how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So the thing about a Rubik's Cube, if you don't know the process and you don't know like how to get it done,
That's true.
a lot of people are like, that's impossible, I've never seen anyone do it. But the thing about it is that there's a way to do it. You know, there is an avenue.
There's a process.
You gotta look, you gotta do research, you gotta find out how to get things done. You wanna be a motivational speaker, you gotta come meet with Angel and do his thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a process to everything. And with the Rubik's Cube, I find it very interesting. Because a fun fact about the Rubik's Cube is that there are 43 quintillion possibilities.
Like combinations that you could do.
Yeah, so like this right here, it's
one.
very unlikely that you could ever recreate this exact version of this Rubik's Cube.
The way the colors are arranged
The way
right
the
now.
colors are arranged right now. So I find that like a great metaphor for everyone's process. You know, everyone's process looks so different. And when you begin to know how the Rubik's Cube goes, you get all the algorithms.
Are you gonna do it right now, bro?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I got it down to about a minute the other day. But what's very interesting is that even when you do all the right things, sometimes it doesn't line up correctly. It's a big form of trusting the process, trusting the algorithms.
Ooh, that's huge, bro. Trusting the process.
You gotta trust it. You gotta keep turning it until it happens, because these algorithms, they don't have a set number of turns. What it is essentially is you gotta just do the algorithm until it's where you want it to be. You can't go any further than where you want it to be.
That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
You know, as she does that, you know, we tend to quit. Like usually we end up quitting like right before we're about to succeed, you know?
Yeah.
And like there was I saw a post, somebody put a post of two miners that were mining. It was a cartoon, but someone told me it's an actual true story. Two miners like going at it, like going in a diamond mine, and it shows 2 tunnels, and he shows one miner like 10 inches away from getting to the diamonds,
I think I've
and then
seen that.
turning back around like
Yeah.
I'm done. And then you have a
So
miner
close.
like who's like maybe 10 feet away from the diamonds, and he's still going.
Yeah.
But then the guy quit like right when he was like about to strike gold, man. He
Yeah.
just quit. You know, and we tend to do that. We tend to like, I've been doing this for 10 years. It hasn't happened yet. I'm done.
Yes.
You know, I'm done.
Yeah.
This is not for me. And then probably that would have been the moment that something amazing would have happened to him or her.
Yeah.
You know?
It's so true, man. That being able to know when to not quit.
It's like musicians, man. Like musicians that all of a sudden they make they make stardom.
Yeah.
And they come out on MTV, on the radio and stuff like that, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, where did these people come from? You know, like they're like overnight success,
Yeah.
but they're not.
Yeah. It took a long time.
Yeah, they've been going at it for like 10 years,
Yeah.
you know, or more.
Yeah.
But they never lose sight of their intention or the reason why they're doing what they're doing.
Yes.
And so how you get there doesn't matter.
Really
You know,
doesn't.
you can make a turn, this turn, that turn, this
Yeah.
turn, that turn. Just don't stop.
Yes. The
You know,
process.
Don't stop. And trusting the process is huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
It is. It's a long time. I feel like.
Oh my lord, you're almost there, bro.
I know. I got a few more, and that's
Oh
what the
my
most frustrating
Lord.
part is. You're almost there, right? And this is like the longest algorithm of all. Is like when you're at the end.
And see, somebody might have quit right there. Like,
Yeah.
I sucked.
Yeah. Just be like, you know what? I'm never gonna get this done. And I must have watched the video on this blast part so many times.
So we got a question here, man.
Yeah.
What are some of your key lessons for willing? Did you finish?
I finished it.
Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah.
Take a look at that. Look at
Trusting
that.
the process.
Finished it. That's amazing. So we got a question here. What are some of your key lessons for willingness to engage in a new process? Beyond that first self-defeating thought of not believing in yourself. What do you think?
So, to answer that question, I feel the best thing you have to do is really address that insecurity, right? Because that's essentially what it is an insecurity that you won't be able to accomplish this goal or get started. And you have to just allow that to get you fired up, you know? You have to allow that to get you motivated. Like, why not me? Why can't I learn this? Why can't I get motivated and start doing this? And the trick to it is just start. Even if you are like just insecure.
Yes.
Yeah, just pick it up. If you're thinking about learning the guitar, just pick it up and start strumming. Don't, you can be insecure about it. Those feelings are valid. And you can have doubts about yourself, but just get started and keep going, and that willingness eventually comes.
I mean, when you said that, it reminds me of Dr. Wayne Dyer. I don't know if you're familiar with who he
Yes.
is. He says, detach from the result.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just begin.
Yep.
All you have to do is begin. What happens is we start thinking about like, oh my God, this is gonna take forever.
Yes.
It's just. I heard someone told me one day, this is gonna take a lot of work.
Uh-huh.
And then right there, they're like, I don't know if I want to invest.
Yeah.
We expect things to be easy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we do. We're in a
they're
society
not.
now. I know they're not.
They take work, So I totally agree with that. Like, detach from the end result and just begin.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, when you do that, you get it done.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You gotta let go of what people will think. You gotta let go of all kinds of stuff and just really enjoy.
Is that your wife right there?
Yeah.
Saying, good job,
Hey.
Nate. Huh?
Yeah.
You finished it, buddy.
I know. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah,
This was
most definitely.
amazing, and just watching you do that on the spot like that was awesome.
Thank you.
I might just pick up a skill myself.
Yeah.
You might just inspire me to pick up a skill.
There's plenty
Hi,
out
Mama.
there.
Say hi. So yeah, man. This is Nate. I tagged him on the post, so reach out to him. He's doing the 100 skills documentary. A lot of his stuff he's posting it on Snapchat. Not a Snapchat, Instagram, right?
Instagram, yeah.
What's your Instagram handle?
100 Skills of Documentary. Yeah, that's my Instagram, my email. That's my Facebook page. It's all the same. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
look me up and yeah.
And so, guys, keep looking out for some stuff. You know, we're working on a new project with some of our friends, some of his friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we'll let you know when we have more development on that. Let's see what else we got going on. I don't have any new talks coming up. But just keep checking in for the live videos. You know, every Tuesday I post another video of like just a short video of I'm sharing like my journal notes when I started my journey, just like things that I wrote down that inspired me.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll resonate with someone. Maybe they'll help someone, you know?
Most definitely.
So thank you everybody for showing up. I appreciate your questions and your comments, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nate.
Yeah, for sure. Thank
Appreciate
you for
brother.
having me. Really appreciate it.
Of course.